Hello, everybody. Jason Klein from Aiken High School Activities Department. Just wanted to start by apologizing to everybody for the scheduling mess for the Aiken winter sports meetings. Um, we had a bunch of different scheduling conflicts with that, from church to banquets and different things. So I want to apologize for that. So this is actually the first time we've gone to a video and trying to figure things out. So we're going to start, want to try to get this as short as possible so I can upload it and get it up on the website. So there's our contact information. Christy Van Cap, new AD secretary, took Don's place. And then my contact information as well. Email is better for me. To contact me, I am usually Johnny on the spot with that. So any questions on any of this, give me a shout on email or call my cell or my office number there. So we'll get rolling. Winter coaching staff. Your head boys coach is Rob, not Rab. Rob Mason. Head girls coach, Kaya Davies. Head wrestling now is Greg Hills. And then head dance, Dina Pribino. Lower level coaches, we are still in need of a JV girls basketball coach, and that starts here in a couple weeks. So we are really chomping at the bit to try to get somebody. So if you are interested, feel free to give me a call at the office here, and we can talk about things. Lower level, Sharia Pearson and Steve Kinzer. Boys basketball, Daryl Smith, Ben Schwartz, Ryan Folds, and Garrett Lee. For wrestling, BJ Washseer is making an appearance again. We're excited to have him back, along with Jason Ostrike and Dan Cryer. For dance, Justice Ramos and Jasmine Voltlin. The job openings, again, JV girls basketball, along with concessions. I do have a few concessions left, as well as ticket sales and ticket takers. So signing up for winter sports, what do we need? What do we got to do? I need an eligibility packet from your student athlete. That is a green packet that is located right outside of Christie's and my office. It's right on a shelf there. Physical, I need a physical. Those are good for every 3 years. The green packet that you have has that physical in it. And so if you have already done one of those packets this year, you only need to do one for the year. Check with Christy or myself if you have any questions on that. And then to pay your participation fee, that is available online, as well as coming into the school here and doing that. Student athletes will not be able to participate until all of those three things are done. So make sure that you get those done and turned in as soon as you can. Activities fees, so what you have to pay for everything, 9 through 12 athletics fees, $120 per sport. 7th and 8th grade is $60 per sport. And then you have your activity fee for fine arts or BPA or any of that kind of stuff. That is $60. And then you do have a family cap of $500. And again, you can go online to pay all of those. Or you can come into the office in the Northwest Entry and see Christy or myself. Season passes and tickets. So I'm going to start with the at the gate stuff. The at the gate individual ticket for adults is $7. Senior tickets are $6 and students are $5. So your student tickets are those college age students that might not have a season pass. And then all students from Aiken K through 12 get in for free. So it's a great thing that our school board decided to go to this year, and it's been awesome. Our attendance has been through the roof. The only thing that I ask is that you supervise your kids while they are here. We have had a lot of problems with elementary age kids, junior high kids running the hallways up in the 3rd and 2nd floor. And so I ask that you supervise your kids so we don't have to worry about doing that for you. So please, if you're bringing your kids along, make sure that you are supervising them. Please do not drop them off and then leave them, especially if they're elementary age or the junior high side of things. Make sure that you're here with them. So then that goes into our season passes. Family pass is $150. That's all of your obviously your whole family that lives in your household. A single adult is $100. Senior pass is $50. And then if you have college age students, they are covered in your family pass as well. Or if you just want to buy them a pass, it's $50. Communication, how I communicate with all of you will be through the athletics and activities calendar. So as I make changes to schedules and do different things, I go through the notify me stuff. So please go on and register for the notify me, and I'll show you on here how to do that here in a little bit. But yeah, so go on there and do that. As I make changes to schedules and cancellations and reschedules or time changes or location changes, I send notifications out for all of that through our school. And if you're on that notify me list, that's how you end up getting those notifications. Again, questions on that, give me a call. So player parent concerns, conflicts, all that kind of stuff. So I'm a big believer in the chain of command ladder. So how that works is I expect that your athlete meets with the coach about concerns that they might have on a one-on-one basis, and then if they don't get the answers or the things don't get fixed, and then it would be the next step would be your athlete and you as a parent meeting with the coach. The next step would be setting up a meeting with the coach and myself. And then after that would be the coach, myself, the principal, possibly Mr. Stifter or whoever we can get to do that. So please follow that chain of command. Don't let concerns sit. If something happens right away in the season and don't let it fester. It's a bad thing as emotions start to brew and little things stack up. Have those conversations right away. That definitely helps with that conflict and a lot of times parents will leave understanding what's going on and getting what's happening. Again, don't let things sit, but we have to let it sit for 24 hours. So if something happens after or during a game that you might have a question about, please allow that coach 24 hours after that game. They have a lot of emotions as well, floating around from a possible loss or a huge win. Different things. So let that sit, set up a time with them through email to meet with them or talk with them on the phone or however you want to do that. But give it 24 hours. That is one thing that I have directed our coaches and advisors to do and to put out there to you guys. So 24-hour rule, we need to make sure that is respected and obviously taken advantage of as well. Our coaches work hard. We all go to work every single day and make multiple mistakes. And it's just, it's the way of life, right? Our coaches are not perfect. They make mistakes and they do things, but they also work hard. And so, I ask that you respect our coaches and show appreciation for them to step in. They're stepping in and doing a very difficult job. And, we as coaches, we don't coach for money. We don't get paid a lot of money to do what we do. We do it to impact kids' lives, to help kids and to help form them into, better human beings. And that's a big role as a coach. And that's why a lot of us do what we do. And I would say all of us do what we do is like I said, I've coached, at several different levels all the way up to college. And not one did I get rich doing. I did it because I wanted to make an impact in kids' lives. And that's really where it lays out. So when it comes down to it, basketball coaches are going to make $4,700 for the season, and that's a head coach. So with film, that puts our basketball coach at making about 36 cents an hour. With the film, the practice time, the games, the bus times, all that stuff, and that's probably a little on the high side. If you read through this, a lot of it does say junior high or spring baseball or whatever. These are the basketball numbers. I just forgot to change this. So junior high coaches, they're making about 56 cents an hour. So please respect our coaches and the time they're putting into your kids, because they're taking a lot of time away from their families and their kids to spend with your kids to help them get better at a game that they love. So again, if you have questions about this, feel free to give me a call. Attendance policies. I need kids in school. It's a minimum of 3 instructional periods. Lunch and study hall do not count. If they have doctor's appointments, make sure it's pre-approved. And then if it's on game days or event days, I need something from that doctor saying that they were there. Again, pre-approved is always good, and then something from the doctor's office saying that they were there. It's excused. If it's an unexcused absence, they cannot travel. So make sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure that our absences are excused and they're here for a minimum of 3 instructional periods. Again, lunch and study hall do not count. Eligibility, how that eligibility works, it's a ladder, and it goes, you start from from obviously cleared. The first time that your student pops on the eligibility list, they go to probation. What that means is that now they're being watched by teachers, by me, by coaches, and then in another 2 weeks, if they pop on the next one, they become ineligible. So once they go down that ladder, they have to climb back up that ladder. So once they're ineligible, they have to go another 2 weeks without failing all their classes. Okay, so all of their classes have to be above passing. Then they go to probation. If they have another 2 weeks where everything's above passing, then they go to academically cleared. I communicate with coaches every 2 weeks on this. So then the coaches will talk to your athlete about their eligibility status. So practice start dates. Dance started October 23rd, so they have been rolling now for a few weeks. Girls basketball starts the 13th. Boys basketball will start November 20th. There is an optional morning camp on 11/13. That is from 6 to 7:30, and it is I believe it's the 13th, the 14th, and the 16th. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 6 to 7:30. Then wrestling will start on the 20th as well, and that is 7 through 12. Practices may change or be canceled due to weather, so make sure again you're on that notify me list, or your everything in Infinite Campus is up to date, because we will send blasts on that. Practice schedules are available on the website as well. And that's what I got. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the home page, and I'm going to try to get in this. So what you do, forward. So this says athletics and activities. I'm sorry, my screen is smaller than I wanted it to be. Athletics and activities information. So you click on that, and then you go to here. Now, the notify me, you click here, and then you just fill out the form, and then it registers you for the notify me. One thing I want to show you guys is the calendar. So what you do is you go to calendar, you go to view schedules, you scroll down to whatever you want to see. So if you want to see boys junior high, you click boys junior high basketball, and then you go down to view. This is view right here. I'm sorry, again, it's cut off. You go to view, and then it pulls up this page. So it has all of the dates, it has all of the times, the locations, all of that stuff. So that's a quick and easy way to be able to access the schedules that you want. Okay, you can click any schedules you want here. You can go basketball, junior high, C squad, JV, all of that stuff. So make sure that you go on and get familiar with that. In this part here, you have and this is right on the calendar's homepage. You'll have the week's activities and stuff that are going on. So obviously sections, we are no longer playing football, unfortunately, but yeah, this will tell you everything that's going on for the week. All right. I will go back here. This is the notify me button. So, and again, it just comes in. It'll have you create an account right here. You create the account, and then you go on and fill everything out. So it's pretty easy to do. Any other information you want, the activities department, any of that stuff, is all right there. So yeah, that's all I have for the website and for that kind of stuff. The last thing I have is transportation. So student athletes have to ride the bus to events. If you want a grandparent or somebody to pick them up and bring them home after the event, it has to be pre-approved through me. So get a hold of me as soon as you can and get that done. If there's a situation where you're gone on vacation and you want your son or daughter to ride home with a family friend because that's who they're staying with, again, shoot me an email, give me a call, and I'll work with you, just to make it easier. It's not a big deal. But again, we got to make sure that that's done prior to and not the day of the event. That's a lot of jumping through hoops and making stuff happen. So if you have any questions on any of this stuff that we've gone over today, feel free to give me a call. Again, 218-927-7120 is my office. My email is jklein@isd1.org. So that's the best way to get a hold of me. And then Christy's in her office a lot, and as well. So if you want to call her office number, it's right there as well. So once again, thank you so much, and look out for the parent meeting dates that are coming. I am sending a blast out today, so look for those. And we'll see you in the bleachers. We'll see you in the stands at the winter events. Looking forward to all of our stuff. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.